Well, she ran a decent race, suggestive race. There are other three horses of mine. All of them has fair chance. She has a chance.
Well, this guy is just not in form, but tomorrow is running in the lower class. Hope he runs a good race.
1200 meters. We start off with number 1. Megan is the one who ran 8th. Grooven is the winner of this race. Well, nicely positioned and then drop back gradually to end up finishing on 8th on this outing is Megan after doing all the running and ended up finishing on 8th out of 8 runners. Grooven is the winner, rated at 25 is number 1. Megan, perfect stride out of game dancer. 2 will be Greenwich. Greenwich was the one who was having run twice, 5th and 1/6. In fact, is Greenwich on this occasion ran 5th. Was Greenwich the winner, being true though that 9 furlong trip. Now he's back to that sprint trip. He should be running a much better race. Is Greenwich, Aki champion out of watch. Truth was the winner, winning it by a long next one. Doncaster Crossnose band rated at 24. 3 will be Fair Council and number 7 Bellissimo, the next 2 runners. Fair Council was the one who was traveling about 3 wide off the fence, and Bellissimo was the one on the inside railing sporting that red cap. Up there in front it was the Bellissimo as well as Fair Council, and then ended up finishing on 5th on the sorting is Fair Council. Given a couple of reminders, drop back gradually to end up finishing on 5th. Sarai was the winner, rated at 21 is number 3 Fair Council, whereas number 7 Bellissimo ran ending up 4th in the dying moments of the race. Drop back to end up finishing on 4th with Sarai winning it quite confidently, and is rated at 16th. Blinkers tongue strap is number 7 Bellissimo, a supporter of Alambraha. 4 will be Way of Life. Way of Life ran 11-12. Tornado was the winner of this race. Dropping back was a Way of Life is at a planetarium of Thorns of Life. 2 outings and both his runs off the frame. 8th on the first outing being Stellantis, and in this occasion 11th out of 12 runners. This is race number 73 you're looking at, and 12 Tornado came and won in the last possible stride, rated at 21 Swan Blinkers tongue strap. Number 5 will be Sky Princess. That's the one we hop on to. Sky Princess ran 10th. Sandcastle was the winner of this race. Nicely positioned, angling for his run, and then drop back to end up finishing on 10th out of 12 runners. Is Sky Princess did not show that sparkle which was expected, and ended up finishing on 10th on this outing after the 7th last winter being activated. Just one outing this summer and finished on 10th out of 12 runners, rated at 20. Sorting side cheek piece and basket bet. 6 will be Southern Aristocrat, who ran 6th. Rival was the winner of this race. Southern Aristocrat was in that third last position and finished on ending up 4th. Is Southern Aristocrat. Weave through in between runners to end up finishing on 4th. This horse has been pretty off the frame in all his outings. In fact, running 8th behind the Perfect Choice, the 6th behind Belvedere, and 6th behind Rival. In fact, is number 6 Southern Aristocrat. This is race number 104, rated at 20 is number 6 Southern Aristocrat. Perfect Tallow is the one we have a look at. It was number 8 in the card as Perfect Tallow. Was withdrawn on this in race number 100 turn, but once 3rd behind Benignity and 6th behind Jersey Legend. In race number 65 is Perfect Tallow, rated at 6 tongue strap is number 8 Perfect.
Yeah, she's a decent filly, and she took little time to come to hand, and been running very consistent. Last time Suckling rode a very good race, and in the dying part of the race came out and challenged and won by a neck. Further, she has improved, and hopefully she'll make it this time also.
He has got a very good chance. Well, he's been there about. He also has a chance.
Scrutiny is number 7 in the card, that's Ringmaster. But let's have a look at number 1, Pelusia's credential. Twice 7th and once 5th on the sorting behind Bruce Almighty. In race number 113 from tongue strap, rated at 43 is number 1, Peluche, whereas number 7 in the card, Ringmaster, was the one last at this stage. Pretty high action out there, and despite that came and finished on 6th out of 7 runners is Ringmaster. Corporate Jungle out of Circus Star, putting Blinkers tongue star crossnose band, rated at 26 is number 7 as Ringmaster is out of Corporate Jungle out of Circus Star, whereas this horse, number 1, Peluche, ran ending up 5th over that mile trip, is rated at 43 from tongue strap. 2 will be Memorable Time, Memorable Time was the one who was the eventual winner in this race. Memorable Time was the surprise package on that day, was knocking at the door after that fourth win. Turkoman came in, eventually won in the last possible stride with Rhapsody in Blue was the one who came in, ended up finishing on a fine second. Shot it was the verdict, still having that advantage, and then ultimately Memorable Time flew in the last stride to come and eventually won by a short head rated at 38 is number 2 Memorable Time. 3 will be Aircraft, who ran second in fact as Aircraft. Behind Turkoman was Aircraft, who was starting to catch up with the front runner. Turkoman having that advantage of almost 2, and this gap was just nailed down to ultimately only half length is in fact, a three-quarter length separating the first two runners, and this horse ran a mighty race. Von Blinkers Tungster Crossnose Band rated at 35. 4 will be Armory. Armory ran 6th out of 8 runners. Clever Hans was the winner of this race. In the colors of white with orange, royal blue, and dark green belt is Armory. After that, 4th in last winter, ended up finishing on 6th out of 8 runners, rated at 34. Von Tungster Crossnose Band is number 4 Armory. 5 will be High Opinion. High Opinion ran 6th. The defining power is the winner of this race, and High Opinion is at a stern opinion of Ice Maiden as High Opinion. Just one outing after that twice in last winter off the frame. In this occasion, ran 6th out of 9 runners. Defining Power was the winner, winning it by a margin of 1 3/4 runs. High Opinion ran off the frame, rated at 33. 6 will be Glow in the Dark. Glow in the Dark ran 4th. The King of War was the winner of this race, and Glow in the Dark is a race about a 6 Sigma. Pretty consistent, I thought, in fact, this summer, having run 4th behind Defining Power, 3rd behind Macron, and 4th behind King of War is Dark in the Glow in the Dark is at a ace about 6 Sigmas. Von Tungster Crossnose Band Basket Bit rated at 28 is number 6 Glow in the Dark. 8 will be Ultimate Chance, who finished 8th. The Sandcastles was the winner, and Ultimate Chance was in that back bunch was Ultimate Chance, tucked in towards the rail side. Well, starting to catch up, but ended up finishing on 8th out of 12 runners is Ultimate Chance. Is that a Win Legend out of Imperial was having run 9th behind Turkoman, and in this occasion, 8th out of 12 runners. Sandcastles, the winners, Von Blinkers, Tungster, Crossnose Band, Hood rated at 22 is number 8 Ultimate Chance.
Yes, she's come to me hardly about 3 weeks back, and she'll run a decent race. She should be there on the board.
Yeah, last time he's run a good race. He's run a indicative 4th. This time also he should, though the company is little tough, he should run a decent race.
This is race number 135 of the day, where in race number 3, number 1 Skaffenberg is the one who ended up finishing on 5th, having run 3rd behind Alzheimer's Synergy, 9th behind Dedicate, and in this occasion 5th out of 8 runners. Pavarotti was the winner, whereas Skaffenberg ended up finishing 5th. Von Tungstop rated at 40. And 2 will be 4. 4 was the one who ran 3rd. King of War was the winner, nicely positioned and dropped back to run 3rd. In fact, pretty consistent in all his 3 outings is 4, having run 4th being Opus 1, 3rd being Twilight Tornado, 3rd being King of War. That's the form and credentials of 4. Rated at 33 is number 2. 3 will be Apsara. Apsara ran 8. Twilight Tornado was the winner of this race, and Apsara was last, in fact, and ended up finishing on 8th out of 12 runners as Apsara, having run 8th behind Alzheimer's Energy, 7th behind Synthesis, and again finished on 8th out of 12 runners behind Twilight Tornado. On this occasion is Apsara. This is race number 73. Von Tungstop Basket Bet rated at 32 is number 3 Apsara. And 4 will be Spirit Dancer with number 5 Domina and number 6 Sacred Creator. These are the 3 runners. Spirit Dancer is David Livingston out of Alawatre, who ran 5th in last winter, having won twice, in fact, in last winter, and once 5th. In this occasion, ran 7th out of 9 runners, been Capri Girl rated at 32. Domina on the other hand, 5th on the first running, been Opus 1, and 4th out of 9 runners, been Capri Girl rated at 30 from Tungster Crossnose Band, and number 6 Sacred Creator. Once second in race number 50. After that, ran 5th being Belvedere and 6th being Capri Girl. Was withdrawn in race number 103 from Tungster Crossnose Band, rated at 30 is number 6 Sacred Creator. Gustard or Goldie is number 6 Sacred Creator. And 7 will be Burst of Plays, and number 8 coming up will be Solo Prince. These are the next 2 runners we have a look at. But let's have a look at the first runner. Burst of Blaze was last, in fact, and finished on 9th being Always Happy, whereas Solo Prince was in that 4th position and finished on there itself. Always Happy was the runaway winner, winning winning it by a margin of 2.5 lengths. Night Store out of Sabrina, Birds of Blaze ended up finishing on 9th out of 9 runners. Last and Always Happy's win rated at 27, whereas Solo Prince finished on 4th on the sortings. From Blinkers Tongue Stop rated at 25 is out of Juniper out of Carrera is number 8 Solo Prince. 9 will be Chirag. Chirag ran 7th. Chirag was the one who ran 7th. Silver Swift was the winner of this race in the silks of grey with yellow sleeves, grey cap. Is Chirag finished on in race number 44, 7th out of 8, and it's just beat one home on this occasion. Silver Swift was a runaway winner, winning it by 4 lengths, and Chirag, on the other hand, ran, ending up just beating one home from Tongue Stop rated at 20.
Oh, I have 2 horses in the race, Impiana and Able One. Both are last start winners. Hope both of them runs a good race.
Oh, she's been lethargic out of the gates the last couple of starts, and I don't know, she's got into this habit of getting off slowly from the gates. I hope, she jumped out well in the mock race, and Shama's is jumping. She's been jumping out well, so I put him on to see to that, she jumps out well and races well.
Yeah, Golden Time, it's not a higher distance. 1800 is okay for him. But apparently he got a very bad draw that day. Being 1800 meter race, he had to sit in the front bunch, whereas he could not go and sit in the front bunch. Today he is back to 7 furlong, but 7 furlong also he has come out and won. So he will be there in the interesting end.
Nova distance run is 1400 meters. One will be Slante, who ran 3rd. Dedicated was the winner of this race, and Slante was the one who ran into the money, finishing on 3rd in the silks of gold with royal blue hoops, royal blue sleeves. Was Slante was starting to catch up and ended up finishing on 3rd on the sorting over that sprint trip. Is number 4 Slante. Now that he's running that extra 200 meters, we'll have to wait and watch how good he can perform. Rated at 61st from Blinkers. Number 2 will be King Louis. King Louis was the one who ran, ending up 6th on that occasion. Is King Louis was withdrawn in the derby, in fact, in Mira's win in Mumbai, but this is race number 127 you're looking at in the Ooty derby, in the Chennai derby, in fact, where King Louis ran 6th, and Diff, in fact, rated at 61 from Tungster Basket. But 3 will be Spectacular, who ran 2nd. Seema Heels was the winner of this race, and Spectacular was the one who ran, ending up 2nd. After that, 8th, and Tranquillo ran, ending up 2nd. Over that mile trip was fast finishing, in fact, to come and finish on 2nd. 1.25 separating the first 2 runs. Seema Heels was the winner, rated at 65, rated at 55 from Blinkers Tongue Strap as number 3, Spectacular. 4 will be Impiana, the eventual winner in this race. Won in fine fashion, in fact, straight as an arrow. Won by a margin of 4 3/4 lengths is Impiana. Well, there you see it, given it the tap also, and quickened well to win by a margin of 4 3/4 lengths, having run 4th behind Eridani on the previous occasion. From Tungster Crossnose Band, rated at 54 is number 4, Impiana. 5 will be Nicolina. Nicolina was the one who ran 6th. Huntington was the winner of this race, and Nicolina was the one who was nicely positioned towards the rails. Got only finished on 6th, having finished 5th behind Rapides, and in this occasion 6th out of 9 runners over that mile trip, rated at 51 from Tungstrap and Basket, but is number 5, Nicolina. 6 will be Golden Time. Golden Time, who ran 10th. All Attraction was the winner of this race, and Golden Time was the one who was in that pack punch putting the sheepskin noseband. Is Golden Time is out of Lettermore out of Goldilocks, who ran 10th, having run 2nd behind Win My Love on the previous occasion. Race number 97 you're looking at, and in this occasion ran 10th out of 11 runners. This is race number 126, the current race you're looking at, where All Attraction the winner over that 9 furlong trip, and Golden Time finished on in that back punch, just beating one home, in fact. Hard to digest after that good performance running off the frame is Golden Time, rated at 50s from Blinkers Tongue Stratford. 7 will be Able One, who was the eventual winner. This race was Able One, and given a couple of backhanders, quick and well at the all-important end was Able One, and registered a fine win of 3 lengths, beating Mystical Markaba, who came in far too late to finish on, ending up 2nd, 3 lengths behind the winner. 2nd behind Galacticus in race number 43, rated at 46 from Tongue Strap. 8 will be the Republic Power. Republic Power was the one who ran 7th, twice 7th, and once 8th behind Rapidus, in fact, as the Republic Power. King Daka out of Frosty, in fact, as Republic Power. Well, on this occasion, over the sprint trip, finished on 7th out of 8 runners. Pavarotti was the winner, rated at 42. Spun Tongue Strap as the Republic Power.
19 Hooves has won 4 races over a sprint over 6 furlong. As with age, he's maturing and
We wanted to try him over longer. He's run a good race last time out. He's run second. And we're taking a chance since it's a small field. We're hoping that he can earn some money for the owners and hopefully run a good race.
Yeah, he's run both the runs in terms races. Now he's come back to the handicap race. He's run decent races. He is well within himself. I hope he should win this race.
Well, he's slightly off color. As you rightly said, that he's not showing the same form. True, very true, because after his last win, the penalty which he got, he couldn't cope up with the penalty.
Calamity is a very nice horse. He's got good baby form, I mean the 3-year-old form. The race is a little open because there's Ashwamagadira, there's Shubhankar, Knight in Hooves ran a very good race last week. But I think Calamity has improved. I think he'll be there in the finish.
Up will be Knight in Hopes, who ran second. Plus Vendome was the winner of this race, and this was that mild trip that in the same class, in fact, having run 8th behind Savvy Cheek on the previous occasion, and in this occasion ended up finishing on a fine second behind Plus Vendome, although the margin between the first two runners is 3 1/4 length, but ended up in the money after some disappointing runs. Ran second on the outings for Crossnose Band Basketball Trade 74. Ashwamagadira comes next, who ran 4th. King's Ransom was the winner, and Ashwamagadira having run 7th behind Rasputin, 2nd behind Firepower, and 4th that longer trip behind King's Ransom is Ashwamagadira. King Daka out of Mesmerized, rated at 70, is number 2, Ashwamagadira. 3 will be Shubhankar. Shubhankar ran 6th. The You Can was the winner of this race. The grey, you cannot miss it, being produced in the center of the track, was Shubhankar, and ended up finishing on 6th, having run 8th behind Rasputin and 4th behind Firepower. This occasion, 6th out of 7 runners, just beat one home on this outing, where You Can was the winner, and Shubhankar is at a Pincinur Tinkerbell, loves the journey over that 1800 meter trip, who ran 6th out of 7 runners, rated at 65 Tungsta Crossnose Band. 4 will be Kalamitsi. Kalamitsi was the eventual winner in this race, was Kalamitsi, waiting to pounce on the front runner was Kalamitsi, and once he did so, passing the front runner, Rolling Goddess, it was all over for Kalamitsi, winning it by 2 lengths, rated at 61 Tungsta Crossnose Band. Win legend at a practically perfect is number 4, Kalamitsi.
Well, he's a horse, I mean, who is definitely on the rise, and he's been looking good and he's been working well. And I think it still needs some more time, and he still has to mature. But definitely, like, he'll run a good race. The horses there to look out for is Westbrook and Red Falcon. These two are really good, classy horses.
Well, he will take time.
Yeah, last time he was a little bit slow out of the gate and took time to start to gallop. He's a small horse. He took some time to accelerate in the straight. I've put him in a 7 furlong today, and with that experience, he's matured, and I'm hoping that he will win that race.
Westbrook, nice filly. She was very problematic. We gave her a mock race 3 weeks back. She's taken the mock race well. She seems to have improved fitness-wise, but maybe she might be a little green. I hope I'm wrong. I'm hoping for the best.
Cristaldo and number 6 in the card, that's Vinambro. Well, let's have a look at Cristaldo's credential. 8th on the first turning being Enabling, and 3rd being Irish Coffee is Cristaldo's Tungsta Crossnose Band. Win legend out of Abnoba is number 1, Cristaldo, whereas number 6, Vinambro, has had 3 outings and all his 3 runs here in summer, having finished 7th behind Viracho, 10th behind Jamari, and 5th behind Irish Coffee. That's the form and credential of Vinambro, rated at 24. Tungsta is number 6, Vinambro. And 2 will be Crown Witness. In fact, we have a look at Crown Witness at Sanis Parakum out of Crown Empress is number 2, Crown Witness, who has been produced in the center of the track and ran 4th behind Golden Peaks is Crown Witness. This is race number 118 you're looking at. He's been pretty consistent in his last 3 outings is Crown Witness, having run 4th behind Champions Way, 2nd behind Rolling Dynasty, and 4th out of 12 runners behind Golden Peaks. That's the form and credential. For Blinkers, Tungstrap Crossnose Band, rated at 31, is number 2, Crown Witness. Well, 3 will be Gandolfini. Gandolfini was the one who ran 6th. Ricardo was the winner of this race, and Gandolfini was the one who was nicely positioned. And Red Falcon ran 2nd on the starting. Ricardo the winner. But let's have a look at 3 Gandolfini. Win legend at a Foreign Angel. Race number 98 finished on 6th out of 11 runners. Was nicely positioned on the inside and starting to catch up with the front runner. But could only finish on 6th out of 11. Rate is for Tongue Strap and Red Falcon. This is the horse which caught the height to come and finish on a fine 2nd on this outing. When Tongue Strap and Cross Nose Band is number 5, Red Falcon, Western Aristocrat St. Pauli Girl is number 5, and 4 will be Grizzly. Grizzly ran 6th. The Prana was the winner, and Grizzly is at a top class at a Diamond Knight, who has had 2 outings, and both his runs off the frame is Grizzly. Having run 7th behind Long Lease and 6th behind Prana in race number 96 is number 4, Grizzly. This is race number 96 you're looking at, where Prana was the one who eventually won by a margin of 6.5 lengths. And 7 will be Clockwise. Well, Clockwise ran 5th. The Golden Glow was the winner of this race. Well, closely, in fact, grouped up and ended up eventually finishing on 5th on this outing is Clockwise, with Golden Glow, the winner of this race. Pretty consistent in Ooty, in fact, having run twice 4th and 1 second. But on this occasion, 5th out of 8 runners from Tongue Strap Side Chick is rated at 30 is Clockwise. 8 will be Norwegian Wood. Norwegian Wood was the one who sort of win legend out of Woodburg on his opening outing, finished on ending up 5th in race number 74 is number 8. Norwegian Wood was towards the inner railing, waiting to take that run, and ended up eventually finishing on 5th on this occasion is Norwegian Wood from Tongue Strap and Cross Nose Band. Rochelle, who ran 3rd, Sea Eagle was the winner of this race, and Rochelle was the one. San Esparacomet of Ripple of Pride is number 9. Rochelle was being produced almost about 5 wide, slightly veering out of the straight course, but came and finished on 3rd out of 9 runners. Sea Eagle was the winner of this race, rated at 20 cents from Blinkers, Tongue Strap, Cross Nose Band, and Hood is number 9, Rochelle. 10 will be She's a Lady. She's a Lady was the one who ran 5th. Clifford was the winner of this race. Well, almost in that 3rd last position, and ultimately came and finished on 5th out of 10 runners is She's a Lady. Raja Singh out of She, having run 3rd being Naughty Chama, and 5th out of 10 runners being Clifford. Thus the form and credentials from Tongue Strap is number 10, She's a Lady.
Yeah, she's running first time this summer, and she had a minor setback which we had to put her in rest. She's coming good. She's working good. We have given her a couple of gate practice. She's working good, and hopefully she's going to run a good race over here.
Yeah, he's turning out to be a little bit more consistent, apart from that race where he got interfered. He'll run a good race. He'll probably be there at the finish.
Yeah, he didn't. I don't think he enjoyed the underfoot that day. So he was not. He didn't gallop the way he galloped the first time. So I've given him a break and I brought him back after 3-4 weeks. So I expect him to run a better race this time.
Was the winner. He's had 3 outings and all his 3 runs disappointing enough, having run 12th behind Rapidus, 8th behind Eternal Princess, and in this occasion 9th out of 10 runners behind Trepitaka. That's the form and credential of Rightly Noble. Green Coast out of Oriental Image, rated at 45 is number 1, Rightly Noble. 2 will be Divine Blessings. Divine Blessings out of Air Support out of Sans Ferrell. Well, Divine Blessings ran 3rd. Starry Wind was the winner of this race, and Divine Blessings was being produced in the center of the track, sporting that white cap for Ace supported of Sans Ferrell, who ran into the money, finishing on 3rd. Ultimately, Starry Wind was the winner. This is the last winter run, looking at 8th being the Republic Power, and 3rd out of 7 runners being Starry Winds. For Tungster Cross Nose Band, rated at 43 is number 2, Divine Blessings. 3 will be Opus 1, with number 4 also coming up for scrutiny, Stars Above, and number 7, Caesar's Palace. These are the 3 runners. Opus 1 started off on a winning note, beating the Omega Man. 6th being Archway, and 2nd being Always Happy is Opus 1. Whereas number 4 in the card coming up for scrutiny will be Stars Above, who ran 3rd on this occasion. 7th on the first running being Pavarotti, and in this occasion 3rd out of 9 runners being Always Happy. 2nd for most part of the journey, and ended up finally finishing 3rd, rated at 42s from Tungster Cross Nose Band Basket Bed. And we also have a look at number 7, Caesar's Palace, who finished on 6th, having run 2nd being Impiana, and in this occasion that sprint trip ran 6th out of 9 runners. Always Happy was the winner, and 6th right throughout is Caesar's Palace. Corporate Jungle out of Rihala, one Blinkers Tongue Stop, rated at 39. 5 will be the Omega Man. Omega Man ran 8th. The Classic Charm was the winner of this race, and the Omega Man, who finished finished second on the first turning behind Opus 1. In this occasion, 8 out of 8 runners last in Classic Charms win over that trip of 1200 meters in race number 79 was a fancy runner and ended up finishing on 8 out of 8 runners. Pretty bad run coming in from the Omega Mans. Tungstop rated at 42. 6 will be Embankment. Embankment is out of King Dhaka. Out of Enaxi is number 6 Embankment, who finished on 6. Siege Courageous was the winner of this race. This is race number 3 you're looking at, where Embankment was the one who finished on 6th out of 11 runners. Siege Courageous was the winner. Race number 3 is the one which is in question. When Tungstop rated at 40 is number 6 Embankment. And 8 will be Star Comet. Star Comet was the one is that the summit that of indispensable is Star Comet, having run 8th in the Oaks in last winter behind Mirror, and 8th in his previous outing in the 1000 Guineas behind Victoria Punch. This occasion 12th out of 15 runners over that trip of 9 furlong, and ended up last. In fact, in that back bunch is a Star Comet, 12th out of 15 runners, rated at 38 from Tungster Crossnose Band. And the last runner for the day will be number 9 Ardakan. Ardakan was the one who ran 11th. Thunderstruck was the winner, and Ardakan was the one who ran 8th being Sirenius, and 11th out of 12 runners. 11th right throughout was the winner being Thunderstruck, literally pulverized the opposition on this occasion, and Ardakan was the one who ended up just beating one Noma that mile trips. From blinkers, tongue strap, hood, crossnose band, basket bit, quite a bit of jewelry spotted by number 9 Ardakan, rated at 26 is number 9. So that's why in the pre of today's races. We'll join you tomorrow. Until then, thank you from all of us.